to the first episode of the Heatin Up podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Man, this has been a long time coming. We've been working on it for a few months. Put a lot of money into this shit, but finally, we're making the first episode. I'm so excited. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Really appreciate it. If you're listening on Spotify, and make sure to give us a follow, man. We're posting every single week on Monday. And Heatin Up Podcast. Why, you may ask?
Why is it the Heatin Up Podcast? Why is it
the Heatin Up Podcast? Listen, we are here to talk about the hottest stuff going on within the world and with our personal lives. So shit's going to heat up, right? There's always stuff going on. And listen, what's better than talking about the most trendiest shit going on right now? So
hey, I could use a real heater right now, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, it is freezing.
It's really cold in this room.
Listen,
for no reason.
We just moved to our new place, and they got like this little studio section, so we decided to keep it as our apartment studio section. And it's like, bro, I don't know if you can hear in the mics. This vent is fucking loud and freezing.
It hasn't turned off, bro. It hasn't turned off once. It's just blasting AC.
The reason our fucking rent is so expensive is because we're paying for this vent to stay on. I'm like, damn, bro. But anyway, we finally moved into our new place. It's been sick, bro, but moving in was such a bitch. Like, you know it. I know it. That shit, I sounded like Skip Bayless. But yeah, man. It's good. We're finally moved in.
Right.
I'm hella excited, bro. I mean, that shit was tiring, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We live on the 12th floor, and
which doesn't make it any easier, by the way.
Not at all, bro. There was about 500 people moving in on the same day, and that shit was hectic, bro. I had to make like 6 trips from my car to the apartment. You made like 3 and ran up the fucking stairs.
So I took the stairs because. Yeah, I figured if I was already going to get a workout in, right? Like, I walked up 12 floors, just to get that sweat going. But I would not recommend doing that again to anyone. But man, the elevators were so packed, bro.
The elevators were packed, bro. Actually, it's funny you bring that up. And I just realized this moving in now. But
right.
I realized, do you understand how fucking awkward elevators are? I walked into the elevator. And listen, I'm a social guy. I'm an extrovert. Everything's cool. I'm not really like awkward in social situations. But I step onto the fucking elevator and like, I don't know how to act. I'm like looking around. Everyone's around. I'm like, do I put my hands in my pockets?
Right.
Do I look up at the sky, at the floor? Do I put my hands on something? Hands on nothing? Do I look at my phone?
Well, I feel like it's universally understood that you're in the elevator for a purpose, right? Like everyone's got something on the mind. Like I'm just trying to go. This is just this is a means to an end.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think people are really trying to talk. The conversation's only gonna be for like 30 seconds because the elevator's gonna be constantly moving. So what's the point of even starting to talk to someone, right?
I know, bro.
So I feel like you just gotta go in, stare at a wall, go on your phone, and carry on with your business like nothing ever happened. I'm
like, damn, bro. I've never felt so awkward. And then when you make that eye contact with somebody, bro. I mean, it's bro, you're screwed. Because it's even like outside of the elevator, in real life, when you make eye contact with a person, they make it back. You're kind of stuck in this like zone where you're like, what do I do? Do I smile? Do I wave? Do I look away? And everyone goes through this. And if one person chooses to smile and the other chooses to look away, you feel like a bitch. And I'm like, damn, bro. It just happened in the elevator. Someone looked at me and I give them some goofy ass smile. I'm like,
well, you just gotta acknowledge that they're there, right? Like, I feel like it's worse. I feel like it's worse if you look at someone and pretend like you never like looked at them or stared at them. Right? Well, like you gotta have some level of acknowledgement. I want to be like, yeah, I saw you look at me.
So like, just be like,
how you doing?
How you doing? But man, yeah, I don't know. I just realized how fucking and then when, awkward elevators are.
And then on top of that, I hate it when like. You're going on the elevator, right? And let's just say most of the time you're gonna have it a little bit full, right? It's gonna be people.
Yeah.
But when that elevator, the doors open and you see like 3 or 4 people, like ready to like hop on and walk in, and you don't got room, but everybody just sits there in silence and don't want to say nothing. Like, yeah, we can't fit anymore.
It's so.
You don't want to be that guy, but you gotta be like,
It's so awkward.
Yeah,
bro.
sorry.
Like you got in your room, and I'm just like, is anyone gonna say anything? And nobody says anything. And the door just closes, and this guy's just standing there like,
well,
like it's fucked up because I've been that guy. I'm like, you guys got. And the door just shuts.
The door's just shutting.
And there's people like waiting for another elevator, and I just like walk back. I'm like, they ain't have room. they ain't have room.
You got to relay the message.
But man, we're finally moved in, fully unpacked, finally getting this thing going.
Nice and simple.
One concern. Listen, bro, I was really excited to move into this place, and I'm still really hype about it.
We got finesse.
It's a huge step up to where I was living, bro. I was living in a fucking trap house, basically. No disrespect to people living in a trap house, but
supports all my trap house family.
I'm saying, it's like the pictures showed a completely different world.
That wasn't even my issue. This man went on a tour, guys. This man went on an actual tour. He came into this building. And they showed him, this is the room where you're going to stay at.
They owed me. No.
Well, they said this is the model of the room you're going to stay at.
I know.
Yeah. We just got very unlucky,
Here's the problem, bro. Everything's great. There just happens to be a cement pillar in the middle of our living room.
Oh, this bitch is like a 4x4.
We're talking like
pillar.
This shit is like the size, bro. I mean, and we're talking, it's not just like a pillar, like, oh, what a stupid decoration. This is the fucking support beam for the whole apartment complex. So we're saying it runs all the way up, all the way down. So people below us and above us have this pillar too. And they probably also like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, bro. There's 500 people moving in, and we're the pieces of shit that have to get that room.
Then we went to go check our neighbors, bro. Their living rooms. It adds like, what? 5,
bro, you get like an extra like 40 square feet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I didn't realize how much it took until I saw their room. I was like, oh, we got hoed. Like, we really got hoed,
bro. But and I'm like, you would think I'm almost tempted. I'm gonna go down there and be like, hey, can I get my rent cheaper? Yeah. Like, you took some square footage.
Take a little discount off this.
But hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Like again, I can't complain. I got a roof over my head. I'm stepping up. Listen, we're both Arizona State University students. We're both juniors. I've been at Arizona State for 2 years now, since freshman year. We're juniors now. Yeah. And then my boy Max, he just came up from community college, first time. So it's exciting, bro. School's about to start up again. And I gotta be honest, bro. Like I'm just not looking forward to it.
I don't think anyone ever looks forward to it, man.
No, I feel like I used to. I used to get excited for school. I enjoyed. First of all, I still love the social aspect. I enjoy going to school. I like the routine. I honestly do. I found it. The more I grow up, the less I want to like study. Right. And I never studied in the first place, but now I'm like forced to study, and that sucks.
Right. I feel you on that. Like coming from like even community college, like. I was doing like online courses. Well, I still had it easy for the past years.
Shit's low-key like high school.
I really went from high school to high school P2 basically because I was chilling. I was doing. This is like my first year of like real uni.
Yeah. No, you're gonna love it, bro. I'm serious. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm excited, but it's not like
it's work. It's work.
Yeah, it's some work. I don't dread it, but it's like I know that like after like the first couple of weeks wears off, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is dead. Like, it's gonna become like a job basically.
Exactly. But yeah, man, I'm just not as like hyped as I am. I have all my hard classes coming up now, double majoring, like shit is gonna get tough. And I'm like, you know what would make life harder? Starting a podcast. So this is what we did.
Added a little thing to the
just another thing to do week to week. But here's the thing, bro. I'm honestly really excited for this because. Listen, like, we're just doing this for fun. Like, it's a fun hobby. Right. I say that as we put so much money into this. But, listen, man, I'm really excited for what we're going to do here. I mean, we got a lot of good plans coming out, a lot of good guests.
It's only going to heat up.
It's going to heat up, bro. But, yeah, man, I'm excited for ASU. I'm excited to go back to ASU, but not,
no,
the school
I feel you.
portion.
For sure.
We'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah. I mean, like, even when I was younger, like, I think mine stopped, like, I don't know, like, elementary, middle school. I was like, okay. Because, like, they give you a routine. Like, you literally go and talk to friends. They give you playtime, basically, I guess, recess. Whatever. Recess was so you get, like, an hour just to kick it with, like, friends. The homies. Not worry about it. 4 + 4 was the homework we had to do for a little bit. Bro, those math tables, the math sheets or whatever.
Best, bro. I love them.
So,
I just think it... And it's weird. I'm not going to say it's different in terms of academics, but I think there's just such a weird difference looking at kids nowadays in school and looking at us, bro. Like, remember, and again, we're not even old. Like, we're both 20 years old.
I feel pretty old. That's pretty old.
It's older. But I'm thinking back, bro, and I'm like, back in middle school, like, we would just, bro, like, athletics, we would just chill. Everything's, like, chill. Right. Nowadays, everything is swarmed with, I don't mean to sound like an old head either, but, like, for real, this technology is, like,
no, it's crazy.
everywhere with kids. It's crazy. I didn't get my first phone until I was, like, 13, and it was literally a fucking, like, no, that's a cap. That's cap. I was 10. But I didn't get a touchscreen.
See, I didn't get mine till 13 though. Mine was yours a year. Was your
first phone.
Yeah, it was like a year or two before like going into high school, which I thought, and I saw most of like the other kids I knew, all my friends were getting it already in like 6th grade. So some people had one in 5th grade. I mean, they had like the Nokia.
That's when it starts, right? That's when it starts. 4th, 5th, 6th.
Right. That's when you
6th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Honestly,
so I was like a late bloomer to it. I had
me
my
too.
phone.
Me too. And I didn't have a touchscreen phone. I had this like fucking BlackBerry. And I was hyped, bro. I was playing motherfucking, what is it? The Pong? I think it's called Pong. Where the ball
Tetris is
Tetris. All that shit was so lit to me, bro. I was like, I'm in a different zone.
See, I can't relate to that. My first one was an iPhone 4. Which, hey, I mean, if it was worth the wait, honestly, it was worth the wait.
You got the good side of the stick.
Yeah, exactly. I was all right. I was satisfied with it when I got that.
But yeah, bro. But now, bro, I'm talking about schools. Like, you remember, like, you're getting clickers, like, to Chromebooks, all this shit, like, early. Now, like, they're getting tablets to read their books on. You were reading your fucking books on a tablet.
That's crazy.
What happened to the fucking library?
Bro, we got assigned. You remember we got assigned reading, bro? Like, they would have you take
AR tests. Did you have that? AR? It was called AR tests for us.
We might have something in a different name or something, but I remember like being assigned to reading. Like, you'd have to get a book, you know, as crazy as it sounds, and read the book,
a real hard copy book. And I'm like, damn, bro. First of all, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't read off of like technology. I can't do it. Like I will fall asleep.
I mean, I don't.
Maybe it's different. Maybe that's why I can't stop.
I don't like reading in general. So anything that involves it,
I think it's a lost art. Nobody reads. There's a lot of knowledge in books, bro. And I'm a hypocrite because I don't read. But like, there's a lot of knowledge to be learned. There's so many.
For sure. I mean, it's a good hobby, but for me, I never get into it. It bores me, honestly. After a while, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. You know. I
think I'm gonna start reading.
I wish you good luck on that endeavor.
Now that I moved into a new place, bro, I'm 20. It's a new decade. I want to better myself, bro. We have this hobby. We have this podcast. I want to get my body right. I want to start reading. I want to do shit.
I feel like we should save that for after we graduate. You know, you take it to 24.
Low-key.
After 24, then I can start reading.
I'm not even reading my textbooks, bro. How am I going to read a book?
Have you ever even bought a textbook? Like,
I have. No, you get fucking finesse. Listen, whoever's in college right now, do not fucking buy a textbook. You don't ever need a textbook, bro. Here's the only thing you need now. Whatever digital book they give you, you're doing your homework on, that's probably, yes, buy it. If they say get a hard copy book and it's a book, do not buy it. If this is bad advice, I did not say this. But
you cannot be held liable for any of your grades that suffer.
At least 8 hard copy textbooks, okay?
I've never bought one.
And I've not opened I've opened one.
Take a gander at it, you know, just take a little.
I'm like, damn, bro, they fucking rob you. But everything's now integrated to online, bro.
That's way too expensive.
My new classes, none of them have even asked for a hard copy book yet. And I'm like, shit.
I got asked for like 3 hard copies. I'm not going to buy them. You know, I feel like I'm going to wait, you know.
You always wait till the first day of school.
Right.
Because they lie to you, bro. They fucking lie.
Right.
But, listen, man, it's just a different time. Like, kids are different nowadays.
I mean, they'll be saying the same thing we're saying in like, I don't know, 15, 20 years when we're having kids by that time.
Like, we live in such a technological age, bro. We go back 25 years and we're literally like nothing. Like, we're just starting out.
Phones yet, 25
exactly.
years.
So I'm like, we've come a long way in such a short time, and it's only a matter of we're going quick, bro. We got fucking Elon Musk, we got Bill Gates,
Elon Crib,
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's tough because
I feel you on that.
kids. I just see my little cousins and stuff like that. They're addicted to their phones, tablets, things like that, and it is a bad thing, bro. People grow up and they see a problem with themselves and they like cut screen time off. They get off of social media because it's not healthy, bro. You gotta get off. Like,
now, like that's why I feel like there shouldn't have never been a thing, but like to even add the feature to like track your screen time, how long you're on your phone. You're able to set a locker and alarm to lock your phone from using it. Like if you have to lock yourself from using your phone for an extended amount of time, I feel like that's a problem. You know, you should. That's a self-recognizable problem that needs to be addressed. You know?
Yeah, bro. I just feel like they miss Again, everybody, not even just kids. Everybody misses so much going on around them when you're on your phone, bro. There was. It's funny. I'm gonna bring up a Drake lyric.
Go ahead.
It was a bar, and he was like, there was once a girl who wanted to go to Rome, and when she went to Rome, all she did was sit on her phone and take pictures to send back to the home, because like all that mattered was like what she was showing to everybody else, instead of just experiencing that for yourself.
Oh, it's dead now.
You see, real. Nobody is experiencing.
People are watching the concerts like this through the screen. I'm like, the dude is like 2 feet away from you. Like, just look with your eyes.
I don't want to sound like an old head. I think the fact that you can record shit is so important because you get to keep that forever. But I'm like, don't you
get your like 5 minutes and then put it away? You know?
Yeah, don't you want to experience that for yourself? I don't know. It's just different. Again, I'll probably sound like an old head,
right?
And maybe a hypocrite too, because God knows I use my phone a lot.
I feel like there's like responsibly and adequately using your phone, and then there's just over reliance.
It's just a self awareness of it. I think if people are more self aware,
but I feel like the majority of people are in the over reliance of it. You know, it's not like people are using it just to use it.
It's just, but once it's like with anything, bro. You have to figure out you have a problem to actually start taking steps to it.
Yeah, and I mean it takes away like, cause I feel like I don't want to. It like lapses like the amount of like memories maybe you make or stuff because you're not socializing as much. Like. What I could remember plenty of times, you know, good time hanging out with friends at recess. You know, we all got, you know, we all had stuff to do. It was more about doing what you know wanted to do and have fun with like people actually talking, rather than going. It's a little technical.
I was just gonna keep the camera on you, but you had to bring it up.
Okay. Instead of like actually like,
everybody listening on Spotify right now is like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, we had to take a little technical.
I had to step up real quick, trying to creep her out, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No. Now it's more like, oh, I want to see how he's doing. Let me text him. Yeah. You know, I don't even want to see you, but let me text you over your screen. Instead, where back then it was more like, you know, you're trying to go to the park, you know, how you been or blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And, you know, you make memories that way. And, you know, funny stories that you can tell later, embarrassing moments that you get to tell to your kids now.
Exactly. Yeah. And you said embarrassing moments. That's funny because I was dating back and it's now that school was starting. I was actually thinking about it. I was just talking with my sister and I was like, bro, I've had so many embarrassing moments throughout school. And I think one of the most, and it's just funny because like I look back on it now and they're actually like, fucking hilarious. But at the time, I'm like, bro, I'm never going to school again. Like, right? One time I woke up. You know when you sleep wrong and your neck kind of fucking hurts? Here's the problem. I woke up and I was stretching out. And I stretched out a little too hard. And like, I got a whiplash in my neck.
Chiropracting your own neck?
So my neck was stuck like this. I'm so serious.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to God. My neck was like this. I couldn't move it up. I couldn't because it was like snapped, bro. Like, and I was like,
you cracked your shit.
Bro, when I tell you, I was like, I have to go to the hospital. But my parents explained, I didn't know what a whiplash was. My parents explained, they were like,
but they told you got whiplash?
Yeah, they were like, you just got like a whiplash, like a cramp or something like that.
Bro, you can't whiplash yourself.
Well, I like popped it, and I was like, because I was stretching in bed.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, how am I gonna go to school? Like I look like a fucking zombie, and bro, and here's the problem: I have foreign parents. I love them so much, but foreign parents just come up with like some weird like home tricks, and it makes no sense.
You just gotta go with it.
You know what my mom did? She said, "Don't worry, honey, you're gonna go to school." I was like, "How?" She was like, "I got you." She goes in the closet.
Vicks Vapor Rub?
She pulls out. When you get in a car accident, do you know the neck braces?
Did she give you a neck brace?
She gave me a neck brace.
Did you wear that to school?
I wore it to school.
Nah, you're done.
Bro, you will not believe the amount of bullying I took that day.
Bullying?
Bullying. People fucking bullied me. They're like, why the fuck are you wearing a car?
I thought I would have turned that shit around. I would have been like, yeah, I survived some gnarly.
I thought I went through some hard shit. I didn't know what a whiplash was. I was like, this shit sounds really dangerous.
I could have died.
I rock up. My neck fucking. Oh, I keep hitting that. My neck slanted. I pop out with a neck brace.
You didn't get any pity points? None of the girls?
Pity points.
Like
my teachers were laughing.
Oh,
do you understand the amount of, like, bro,
I've
I've never been so humiliated in my life.
I thought they would have been like, oh my god, no.
I thought so too. Usually when you hurt yourself when you're a kid, you're like, oh, yeah, I hurt myself, yeah.
Oh, like getting the cast was cool. You know, you
got
sign it. You know, everyone signed me. But no,
nobody was fucking with. Nobody was signing my neck.
You don't deserve it, truthfully, but I mean.
But that was, bro, that might have been one of the worst bullying days of my life. But that was one of my embarrassing. Do you have any, like, real embarrassing stories like that?
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have one of, like, the most common ones.
Okay.
Which is, you know, it happens, bro. I feel like it happens. I feel like the majority. No, I pissed my pants. I pissed my pants. And it was what? First? Probably like first grade. Maybe second.
Okay.
We're going to go with first just because I think I remember the teacher's class that happened.
Yeah.
And won't forget it. Wore like some gray. No, I was wearing jeans. I always wear jeans. Like, you know, that was my always wearing jeans, blah, blah, blah. Bro, bad day to wear jeans because, you know, when you get water on jeans, it's wraps. Like, it's just a giant puddle of darkness. And they were like some light jeans.
It's bad.
So I'm in class, gotta go. Teacher ain't letting me go, the usual. Asked to go again, final time. I almost considered walking out. Like, it was like, I feel like
I'd be thinking about it, and then I'm like, I don't have the balls for this.
Yeah, I'm in first grade. I'm still scared. I'm like, I don't want my parents.
I don't want my parents to beat me.
Yeah, bro. Pissed in the back. Like, I wasn't even in the back of the classroom. I was like middle. Like, it just happened. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, I'm like, I got it. Except, like, what? And it, like, the jeans. The only good part was the jeans soaked it like all up. So, like, it wasn't like I, like, messed anything up, right? They didn't have to call in, like, the cleaners or anything. Like, you know, there wasn't anything crazy. And so, like, yeah.
Did they know you peed your pants?
Oh, they knew. Everyone saw them.
Oh, okay.
And
I think everyone has a pee story. Right? You pee your pants, right? Like, often
I self-snitched, though. Like, because I didn't want to just sit in
it. I just pissed my fucking pants.
No, I did, for real. That's what happened. I'm like, look, I told her, I peed my pants, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, okay, well, she wanted me to go up to the office. I'm like, you want me to walk around with this in the hallways?
No, I swear teachers are pricks sometimes. They want the kids to be bullied. I'm like,
I guess they get some little enjoyment out of it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'm like, can I just call? Hey, yo, look at this little bitch. He just pissed his pants. I was like, can I just call my dad, like, to bring me like a new? Because this happened in like the morning, bro. Yeah. I still had like school to go, and I'm like. I called my dad on the phone or whatever. I'm like, Pops came to the rescue, brought me some. I still remember the color of they were like cargo shorts, some dark. I'm like, then he asked me, he's like, what happened? I'm like, well, what do you think happened?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you know.
It happens to everyone, bro. It happens to everyone. That's a good one.
That was pretty much it, though. Yeah. Other than that, you know, just basic.
Cool. Yo, quick intermission. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have.
Bucket? Hey, y'all get a subscribe
button if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the like button. Listen, we really appreciate it. And let's just back to the pot. All right, let's get off the topic of school, to be honest with you. We got a lot of hot shit going on now, bro. Like, I don't know. This is probably going to post Monday, so the fight will be over. But right now it's Thursday, so it's not Thursday.
It's Thursday? I was like, damn, it's so already?
We got the Anthony Joshua versus Usyk 2 rematch, bro, coming up this Saturday. I'm really excited for this fight.
They're fighting again?
They're fighting again. This is the second fight. Oh, Usyk beat Joshua in the first one, and he fought fucking beautifully. Listen, I'm not a boxing pro, but I know what my eyes see, and I enjoy watching boxing. I will say this, bro. First of all, what's your prediction? What you got going on? I know, again, we're not boxing pros. We're just people that watch the sport and like to see people get knocked the fuck out of you.
I don't know, bro. Well, who won? It was a draw lot or
no?
Usyk won.
Usyk won. And like cleanly. Bro. Cleanly.
I mean, I didn't watch the last one. I'd heard about it, but
okay.
If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Usyk again.
I think most people are. I just my thing is I'm gonna bet on Joshua. I'll tell you why. First of all, I still fucking love Joshua. He has a lot of those like flaws people talk about, like, oh, he's just not. I don't know. He sometimes doesn't step on the gas, or sometimes trying to like. I don't know what it is, but just based on when Andy Ruiz beat Joshua in the first one.
Well, that's the only time I ever heard of it.
That was
honestly the two of them.
Actually,
ever.
I think Anthony Joshua's only had 2 losses. I think it's only to Ruiz and
this
Usyk.
guy?
Yeah. So he lost to Ruiz, and that was an upset. And the rematch, he won pretty clean.
Anthony Joshua won the second time?
Anthony Joshua beat Andy Ruiz the second one clean.
Yep,
and I'm like, listen, I know Usyk is not like Ruiz. Usyk is a fucking, like, we're talking like top 5 right now. Pound for pound, of course. But
right.
I just feel like Anthony Joshua's not going to let that shit happen again. I something, and maybe I'm an Anthony Joshua fan, bro. I really do like watching him fight.
I feel like if it was that decisive in the first matchup between them, I mean, you can only improve clean. So much, right?
Usyk won pretty clean, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You can only do so much.
You're
it's like the Wilder versus Fury or whatever. What was the first one? Who won the first one?
Wilder versus Fury.
Who won the first one, right?
Fury won.
Fury, I know there was a draw in one of them.
Yeah, the first one was a draw.
First one draw?
Which is bullshit. Fury won.
Okay, yeah.
But I could see how it could be a draw. The second one, Fury won so clean.
Right.
So clean.
And then
the third one, they traded shots, but no, still. Fury won
again, right?
We're talking like...
See, but just like that, like... Yeah. That was almost... You could say domination across... You saw the first one, okay. The second one, okay, again. It's...
Everyone always has a puncher's chance, right? Like, that's...
it only takes is one punch. All it takes is one good punch.
I just feel like... I don't know. I think he'll come out with something different, bro.
Nah, I put money on Usyk.
We'll see. I'm excited to watch the fight. I'm going to be tuning in. You're stuck in my apartment, so you'll be tuning in.
I guess I'm watching it, too.
But yeah, man, I'm really excited for this fight, and we'll see how that goes.
For sure.
Aside from boxing, bro, there's been a lot of new sports news dealing with basketball. LeBron today just signed a 2-year extension, 57 mil or something like that. 97
mil.
97 mil.
So 2 years onto the
2-year 97 mil to the Lakers. Yeah.
Damn. So what is that?
We're talking. His first contract with the Lakers was 4 years for like 250 mil. 250 mil. So about similar money, maybe a little less.
So wait, so he's going to what, 2025 now? That's when that contract ends?
Yeah. We're talking another 2 years of LeBron. He'll be 40. He's
playing this season, next season, and the season after that. So that's because
no. So wait, is this contract done or is this extension?
No, this is added to whatever he has.
Added to whatever. So did he have 1 year? This is his last year, and then 2 more years.
2025, right?
Yes.
But he's about to go 2023 this season.
2024
next season.
Yeah, LeBron's playing for another 3. You know what's crazy, bro?
What is he? 39.
He's 37 right now.
37.
Yeah,
he's fine.
You know what, bro? It's getting more and more like probable that he'll play with Bronny. At least one season.
Nah.
You're not fucking with it? You don't want to see that?
I guess for like the culture, like bro, even just for a father and son thing,
there's
that'd be pretty.
I think only 2 different people to play father son.
Has that even ever been done before?
I think once.
Really?
I feel like I read something about it once.
Maybe, but even just for to see it objectively, it'd be like, oh yeah, a dad got to play with the son, like that would be pretty cool, And plus now, to us, we know who Bronny is and all that, and all the hype he's getting.
Bronny's gotten good, bro. His senior year is gonna be a movie. Did you just see his new highlight where he went coast to coast and just dunked, bro? He's starting to look crazy, bro. I'm so excited for that kid. All of them, bro. The genetics are kicking in. I think it'd be sick to see LeBron and Bronny play together. Bro, imagine Imagine playing with your dad, bro, and he's like whooping your ass on the court. He's like,
it's not like he's going to be. What are the chances he plays on the same team? Like he wants to play against
I think LeBron signed this 2-year for a reason. because he'll opt out of it when Bronny has a chance to leave. And who's really going to...
So you're telling me he's going to go to wherever Bronny signs or gets drafted
honest,
to?
Bro,
He's going to be like, oh, man, the Sixers? Yeah, let's hit it, Bronny.
I know.
He's just like,
I know basketball is a business, but for LeBron, I think they'll find a way. Who's not going to trade and let LeBron come on their team? He'll take a minimum.
For Bron at 40?
I'm saying LeBron will take a minimum. I think LeBron...
He just wants to do it just to do it?
Yes. He's established himself, bro. I understand he's a competitor and he wants to win. I guarantee you, if Bronny goes to the 76ers, you want these 76ers? LeBron will go ahead and take a $50 million pay cut just to play one season with his son.
But he said he wanted to play with them, or he just wants to play like
with
against.
Him.
Like when he says with them, like like just
he said
share
with
the court against them.
He said with them.
I just don't feel like he would hop a team just like that. I don't think he'd hop a team just to say, oh,
I think so. Who's not letting LeBron come on their team for a $3 million?
Well, what is he going to do? Like a one-day contract, or he wants to play a season with them?
Fuck it. I don't know, bro. I'm not LeBron's feel. I'm just saying. I think it'd be.
Well, he's going to be what? That's 2025.
2025.
2025.
Bronny is a senior. Then freshman year, 2024.
Well, he's going. Yeah, so Bronny going one and done.
So no, but LeBron. I don't know. We'll see, bro. This guy's a freak athlete. He could do whatever.
I'm not even like the biggest on Bronny though.
I'm a huge.
I'm not a biggest
bro. It's funny. I used to not.
He's
be
good. Like he's good, but I don't know if he's going to be the level where he gets drafted. I think he'll make a team.
Okay. He's the GOAT. But we're not going to get into that, bro. Okay. Listen, I feel like that's good, bro. I mean,
yeah, man. I feel like we got everything.
This is good. Listen, I mean, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the first episode. We'll wrap it up here. Trying to keep it short. We don't want to take too much time yet. We have a lot of plans on the way. A lot of good guests coming up, but we're gonna take it smooth. Do our thing first. Kind of roll into it. Get better at our craft.
Yes, sir.
But again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in to the first episode. We really do. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, comment whatever you guys want us to talk about, and maybe if there's something you want to hear our opinions on. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure to go ahead and hit the follow button as well. We really appreciate the support. And again, we'll be posting every Monday, so turn the notifications on because we'll be here every day of the week. No.
Every day of the week? I don't know about that.
Change the schedule up. Anyway, man. Heatin' Up Podcast, hottest podcast in the game. We're out.